Okay, we're going off the last game right now. We're getting stronger as it goes along. Stronger as the day proceeds along. Okay. Stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. Okay, a light mixer.
That was a light mixer that I just mentioned there. And most of the day I was struggling with the pocket, getting anything solid to go in there. With the angle that I was playing there, it was mostly light mixers for the day. It hung a lot of 10 pins and a lot of 7 pins. But fortunately, I was beginning to get the hang of it and be able to pick those up. It was a tough day with that. You know, I managed one game of 225. That was the high for the day. It was a challenging day to be able to keep up with where I was standing up there. And you can see that shot right there. I used that, picked up that little spare shot. I think this particular game, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 pins, and I think probably 4 or 5 of those was a 10 pin, and I missed one of them. I had a little something get on my finger, my index finger, drop of sweat, and this ball slipped a little bit, and I just missed it. It's irritating when that happens, I'll tell you that for sure. Yeah, that one there where it rolled up a strike, one of my few strikes in this game, 1, 2, 3, 4, I had 5 strikes. But that open frame that I had before, that pretty much did this game in, since I wasn't doing much consecutive striking. I had only one double, and that's what happened to it. But all in all, you know, it was a good day. I got a different angle on my spare on the 10 pin. I moved over from 15 to the 20 and the spinner era, and began to line it up a little bit, come up the back of the ball on it, and was more successful, felt more comfortable over there with it. So I'm just going to have to continue to try to improve. Now, I want to bowl in some tournaments, and on the tournaments, I'm going to have to be able to bowl 8 consecutive games over 200. I'm going to have to average at least 220. And right now, my average is around 190 to 200. So if I can convert those 10 pins, I know.
Index finger with moisture on it. I couldn't get up the back of it.
I know I'll do it.
I couldn't. I didn't. I just could. I just didn't.
I can't.
I will next time, though.
One of the improvements that I've made here lately is my lining up and remembering where to put my feet. I've been very cautious about that. That and also my drift to the right. I was drifting way too much before. And while I'm still not perfect, I'm still getting better at it. I do drift probably 3 to 5 boards to the right. And I've used the 31 rule, pattern length minus 31. Give me a spot to start with. Say if it's a 42-foot pattern, minus 31's 11. Then the width of my shoulder is at the ball is about 7. So we add 11 and 7 is 18 and 5 is 23 to 25. And along in there is my left foot where I line it up, 25 to 26. Look at that spot out there on the lane, on the arrows, so, and let it go. And it seems to be working pretty well. 42, and 31's 11, so I'm looking at 11 out there, and around the arrows. And it's going to go down the lane there, and, I know there's a box down there I need to hit with that Baker box. And I'm still working on being able to get my target line down a little bit further. And I'll line up on the 6 pin, and it'll generally crowd cross through the Baker box if I'm lining up on the 6 or between the 3 and the 6. Today I kept having to move it inside a little bit to where I was lining up between the 6 pin and the 3 pin. That awareness of where I'm standing has helped me a lot lately. And I think it led to the fact that I finally bowled 300, and I've had some close calls since then. That and remembering to follow through properly. I still get to flailing a little bit, and I forget to bring my forearm up and have my elbow point down the line, and just basically as if I was going to tap myself on the shoulder when I come through. There's a lot to remember. I've got a lot to learn about this game, that's for dang sure. I keep trying, and I'll continue to strive. I've incorporated several learning devices. I use Lane Talk to track my games, and that's very, very helpful, and can see the weak points. I already know what the weak point is. The corner pins have been a nemesis of mine, and the 3, 6, 10 is also one that I chop off a lot. Working on those things continuously. If I make the improvements on those, then I'm going to be able to be a tournament bowler that's successful, not just one that goes and dishes out the money. It's about accuracy and balance, and balance is one thing that's kind of left me over the years. Since I have a few physical problems or medical problems, I'm having to keep with therapy and keep my balance, keep my legs underneath me and strong. Part of the situation, I'll get a little tired toward the end after I've bowled about 8 games. My legs begin to burn and feet burn. My balance gets a little bit off. I have to really super concentrate and compensate for those things, and make sure that I don't get bad habits just because my feet are burning or I'm uncomfortable. Life's uncomfortable. You just got to do the best you can with what you got. And so I'm working with almost a 72-year-old engine, and so it just takes a little tweaking from time to time.
And I didn't.
And tweaking, not in the modern day sense of being a weirdo drug addict,
really
talking about doing a little exercise and getting a little maintenance done in vitamins and keeping up with the cutting edge of medical things that can be done for older people.
Okay, we worked really hard for that game. And we got a 196, I'm pretty sure is what it amounted to. 195? Okay, 195. Well, it concludes the Saturday game at 195, and we had to work hard today. There was no big ones out there for us, and we had a rough time in the middle with the spares, but we came back pretty good toward the end. So with that, I'm happy. Again, for the millionth time, I woke up this morning older than I've ever been in my life. Also acknowledging the fact that I'll never be any younger than I am today. So there you go. Piper was right there saying, wake up, let's go have some breakfast, and that's what we did. We're going to go have some lunch with some grandchildren this afternoon. We're going to talk about old times and future times. And I want to say that 14 of them are out there, and they're 25% Mimi. That's probably the best 25%. But they also got 25% for me in them, and that's the 25% that'll never quit. That'll never give up. That keeps fighting till the end. Keeps getting up, keeps getting knocked down, but keeps getting back up. Just like Rocky. It don't matter how hard you hit. It's how hard you may go down, but it's what you do. It's what you do. You get back up and you keep going. The world's not a fair place to live, and it's never meant to be fair, I don't think. We're here to learn. We're here to do what we're supposed to. And if, as a Christian person, we're to follow Jesus' example, and I've not done it all the time. I certainly have been a poor example at times. But inside of me, there he is, always reminding me of what to do. So I want to thank him for that. And I'm going to say, I'll be back tomorrow maybe, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow. We did pretty good today, considering. Amen and hallelujah.
Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Woof, woof.